overarching headline, hunt your food or eat a tablet. Here it's like, of course the tablet here is very generic, so it's not about taking a tablet or an injection. For example, we had a very good laugh about getting lunchtime and going all to take our injections for lunch, for example, and not having to consume time and effort in eating and so on. So sensitize or print your food. Generally, the concept is alternative ways of producing and consuming food, not the conventional ways of consumption of food. So this is generally the way of thinking. Our team, do you want to add anything?
I just would like to add just one thing. Deinstitutionalization of knowledge, we also mean by that it's not like getting away from the traditional way we access knowledge at the moment. It's also about like abolishing things like property rights. So that's like, you know, today you have all this patent thing where you can't reproduce things that were invented by others. So this will not, if this will not exist anymore, this knowledge can be used somewhere else. Yeah, I think that was the most important thing. I forgot just to mention that this scaling of global local, that we describe it as globalization. So getting the two scales together. Team, do you want to add something? Okay.
Just add the idea that knowledge becomes the value, what people appreciate and people value. In that environment, the more knowledge you share with the public, the more value people put on it. The more leadership grows.
So reputation?
Yeah.
Reputation.
Yeah.
Thank you
That's
very
all.
much. Fantastic.
So creative.
Yeah. And so just to track, just to track the what's going on here. I mean, I think you see immediately how we're playing with the assumptions, and how by escaping into a world which doesn't exist, which may never exist, we call into question some basic preoccupation, confidence, signaling, which are the generic attributes of social interaction. And so this kind of an exercise invites people to think about, well, if I was going to have a reputation-based system, what would be the recourse? What would be due process? What would be if universities stop being the adjudicators of knowledge as its established unit, and if we go to Creative Commons, copy left instead of copy right, how do we make that function so that people feel that it's going to be something of value? One of the things we heard about in terms of the informal pockets in cities is that people are very inventive to survive. How could you make your inventiveness to survive something that creates valuable reputation? And let me just take an example from a book and a movie that Spike Lee made, which was called Clockers, which was about a young fellow in Harlem, as it turned out, back in those days. I think East Harlem, actually. But he was a young fellow, an adolescent, right? And of course, when he looked to the way to make a living, he realized the best way to make a living was to sell drugs. And as he started to sell drugs, he started to realize that he had to incentivize and control his employees, and he had to deal with his boss, and slowly, and he had to deal with the police, and he had to deal with his family, and slowly but surely he became a very good manager. And one of the questions I've always asked is, if you're a good drug dealer and an excellent manager under tremendous stress, how come you can't be a captain in the army or a manager in business? You should be able to get an MBA, right? Because your competencies are the same competencies as a high-pressure MBA. So, I mean, it's just an example that we have. It immediately provokes a question about how our institutions are structured, how power is allocated, and it allows us to open up some of the things that we take for granted when we say everybody must be educated more so that we can compete in the global economy. Well, you know, you miss it completely. Because when you say that, you don't mean the drug dealers will get masters in business. What you mean is more people will go to business school. It's not the same thing. Okay, next group.
D'un événement majeur, l'existence des États-Unis d'Afrique, et que les facteurs endogènes vont être extrêmement importants parce que désormais les Africains vont penser localement et agir globalement. Il va y avoir l'émergence d'une identité africaine et que cette émergence d'identité africaine va favoriser l'autonomisation de toutes les différentes politiques qui seront initiées en Afrique. On verra que le Sahara, qui était vu comme un océan, va devenir un pont entre l'Afrique du Nord et l'Afrique subsaharienne, et que les Africains vont mettre en place un ensemble de communautés d'apprentissage qui agiront intelligemment dans un réseau au service d'un agenda qui est africain. Et à partir de cet agenda, les Africains vont utiliser la technologie massivement pour mettre cela au service du développement urbain et à la maîtrise de l'eau qui va impacter sur l'accès des citadins à l'eau, mais au développement agricole aussi, qui va en retour favoriser le développement d'entreprises de toute la chaîne de valeur agricole dans les villes. Et on va assister à l'événement des villes où on ne parle plus de bidonville, parce que la périphérie va avoir un niveau de développement égal à ce qu'on va trouver au centre. Avant de passer à la synthèse de nos travaux, je vais passer la parole à mon collègue qui va insister beaucoup sur les États-Unis d'Afrique.
En fait, comment insister après tout ce que tu as dit? Donc, juste la méthodologie sur laquelle on a cheminé pour arriver à cette idée, il fallait déconstruire pour réinventer un modèle. L'hypothèse, c'est que on est en train de parler de problèmes d'eau, de ville, qui sont issus d'un modèle de développement et qui sont issus d'un cheminement qui est en fait sous l'emprise de la tyrannie du présent. Donc ce sont quand même des problèmes sectoriels. Ce ne sont pas vraiment des problèmes globaux. Par contre, il faut des solutions globales et multidimensionnelles. Ça a été dit hier à travers les interventions des uns et des autres, qu'on ne peut pas résoudre ça uniquement d'une manière à travers une approche uniquement urbaine ou à travers une approche uniquement sectorielle, par exemple dans le domaine hydrique. Donc comment penser globalement, c'est, tout en déconstruisant, c'est créer un nouveau projet de société. Créer un nouveau projet de société qui va dans le sens de ce qui a été dit aussi, l'autonomisation, l'adhésion des populations, approche ascendante. Et donc l'idée est venue de pouvoir faire la synthèse d'un projet à la fois social, politique, économique, qui est de créer les États-Unis d'Afrique, qui pourrait être un projet global faire dépasser les situations actuelles de